What's up, y'all? Rick Remixx with the Nascar Remix. All right, I know my videos are coming a little bit late each time, but I've had a busy schedule lately. Got a lot of things going on in my DJ career, so having to keep these NASCAR videos short and simple, to the point. We had a great race this Sunday, Talladega. We had the two big ones, which was quite awesome, actually. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunate to see, but when you're a spectator, it's awesome, to watch. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? We all have to, we all kind of thrive a little bit on the big wreck, even though we don't want no one to get injured, no one to get hurt. We like to see them, maybe not have to drive so close together in a big pack, but that's what's going to happen when you keep the cars packed up together like that. And the big story really isn't Brad Keselowski, or how that's how you pronounce it, right? Brad Keselowski winning the race, but it's Carl Edwards. He's all over the media now. He got the Larry King Live last night. He's on the Ellen Show today. I'm a big Carl Edwards fan myself. And really, he had the awesome race that day. If you looked at his race, he stayed in the back all day, stayed safe. Of all the wrecks, I think he got maybe just a little bit of damage from the first wreck. A minute damage, maybe. And he stayed clear. He ran a great race. He came out of nowhere. I was like 10 laps ago, 6 laps ago. Got pushed to the front from Brad. Unfortunately, we had the yellow line rule. Carl was doing everything he can to do to block. You know. I don't know. My opinion on that. Really, we can't get rid of blocking in NASCAR. Like in Indy and all those other forms of racing, there's just no blocking. You know what I'm saying? There's no blocking allowed. You penalize for blocking, but in NASCAR, it's cool in the gang. You can block all you like, which makes it interesting. So, and the yellow line rule, I can understand that as well. They keep you driving further and further when they had no yellow line. Maybe it's to take the restrictor plates off. I can see the track be flattened, actually. Get rid of the bank. If you get rid of the banking, they can go as fast as they want. There will be no problems with the cars flying, and there will be no that many accidents. You know what I'm saying? And they can go all out. And there'll be no restrictor plate. But everybody's, they love that Talladega. They love the banking. So it's a spectacle. So that's pretty much what Talladega is, really. It's a spectacle, and everybody loves to see it. So Carl Edwards is really the big story. Unfortunately, that was awesome when he got out of the car and ran to the finish. Pulled a Ricky Bobby, right? And ran to the finish. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome. Most people are just lucky to be alive, you know what I'm saying? I would still been shaking. That guy gets out and runs. Carl's the man. Let's look at the points right now. Kurt Busch took over Jeff Gordon's spot at number 1 because Jeff was involved in the big one. Jimmy Johnson 3rd, Tony Stewart 4th, doing awesome as well. Still doing awesome, doing a great year. He's going to win a race this year, for sure, for sure. Denny Hamlin 5th, Kyle Busch moves up a spot, he's 6th. Carl Edwards moves up a spot, 7th. So he's still getting a spot, Carl. Awesome job. Clint Boyer goes down 2, he's 8th. Jeff Burton moves up 2, he's 9th. Greg Biffle moves up 4 spots to 10th. Rudiman dropped 2, he's down to 11th, but I think he'll come back. He'll do well. Matt Kenseth stays 12th, no change there. Ryan Newman moved 4 spots to 13th. Casey Kane, this is how he always starts the year. He does well in the beginning of the season and just falls out. He lost 4 spots. He was in the big one. Dale Jr. gained 4. He had some issues again, didn't he? Did he not have some issues? Talladega, missing the pits again. What is with the pits, huh? But he got lucky and pulled it out again. Juan Pablo lost. He was having an awesome race, wasn't he? He was doing a great race at Talladega. He runs great on the super speedways. Brian Vickers gained a spot. He had an awesome race as well. Mark Martin, he went from winning to being involved in the big one. He went out first. He lost 5 spots. So that quick. Marcus Ambrose gained 7 spots. Let's go down to the top 35 now. Sitting at 35th, we have Robbie Gordon. John Andretti's 34th. Joey Logano is 33rd. Paul Menard is 32nd. So those guys are there battling it out for the top points. Top 35 in points. Scott Speed moved 2 spots up. He had a great run in top 5 at Talladega from staying in the back, keeping his nose clean. He got a top 5. So I moved him 2 spots up. He's now 36th. If Robbie Gordon has any issues, or John Andretti has any issues, Scott Speed and David Gilliland will be in there. Reagan Smith is out still. He's still 38th. And that's pretty much it. We're on to Richmond, which is a great track. Watch Carl Edwards today on the Ellen Show if you get a chance. You can go to NASCAR.com and see the interview he did on Larry King Live was a good interview. I think it's gonna get a lot of exposure to NASCAR, which is always good, right? Any publicity is good publicity, right? So we're on to Richmond. The standings in Nationwide as well. Kenny had a good race. What is the standings in Nationwide Series? What is the standings? Kyle Busch is still leading it with Carl Edwards second, David Reagan, Jason Leffler, Joey Logano, Brad Keselowski. Where's my boy Kenny? Kenny gained 2 spots. He's now 14th. Keep it up, Kenny. You moved up 2 spots, 14th points and points. He's going to stay in the top 10 all year, I believe. Hopefully, if you get him in the top 5, that'd be awesome. You know, because you got a lot of heavy hitters up there. Kyle Busch, Carl Edwards, David Reagan. You know, they got good equipment. Good equipment. So is Jason Leffler. So, good job, Kenny. Keeping it in the top 15 in points. All right, so we're on to Richmond. You all have a good week, good weekend. It's Saturday night under the lights, right, in Richmond. I love it. Love Saturday night races. The wife is home. I'm going to be fresh. I'm going to get to watch the race, pay total attention, take down my notes. So watch for next week's video to be an awesome video. Maybe we'll do a little preview of Richmond too this week on the Xbox or PlayStation. Nothing but love. Have a great week. I'm out.